Hello Blossoms, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make brown butter chocolate chip cookies. These cookies are like next level when we're talking about a chocolate chip cookie. This is one of the most requested items on my menu for Whip Appeal. If you are not following Whip Appeal on Instagram, please do. It's whip_appeal. If you are new here, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell so you're notified every single time I make a video. For this recipe, you will need butter, sugar, brown sugar, 2 eggs, vanilla, salt, all-purpose flour, baking soda, and semi-sweet chocolate chips. On your butter, you want to heat 2.5 sticks of butter in a non-stick pan over medium heat. Keep stirring. It's going to foam at first and then it will start to boil. You want to continuously stir because what happens is the milk solids go down to the bottom of the pan, and that's what starts to brown and makes the butter brown and gives you that nice nutty toasty flavor. You also want to make sure that you have a container ready to pour your butter into, because the few seconds that you think it's going to take you to get that container will be the few seconds that will burn your butter. So make sure you have that ready. You're just going to keep stirring. This is not something you can set on the burner and just forget. Make sure you have time to stand and stir your butter for as long as it takes for it to brown. As you stir, you will notice the change in color in your butter. Once you've noticed that it's brown, you can go ahead and take it off the burner and pour it into the container you have set aside. Go ahead and put it in the refrigerator or the freezer until it's solid. Then you're ready to start making your cookies. All right, so we have all of our ingredients that we need to get started. The first thing that we want to do is cream our butter and our sugar together. So you should have your brown butter. See all of the brown bits? Bottom. This needs to be solid, okay? Do not make these cookies with runny butter. It's not going to turn out right. This is 1 1/4 cup of butter right here. We're just going to throw it in the mixer. That works. Okay, and I just broke it up a little bit in there. I took it out of the freezer like 20 minutes ago just to let it warm up a little bit. And then we're gonna need 3/4 cup of regular sugar. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and let this mix and then add in the sugar. Let your mixer break up your butter a little bit. Add 3/4 cup of sugar, a cup of brown sugar, 2 large eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Let this mix together for about 30 seconds while you get your dry ingredients together. Measure 2 3/4 cups of flour. Add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Blend these together and then add them to your wet mixture. So after you've mixed all of your flour in, just go ahead and clean off your paddle. All that goodness. Get back. So I normally just continue to mix the dough. You don't want to over mix the dough because then your cookies will be really tough. You want them to be like, you know, crispy on the outside, ooey gooey in the middle. Make sure you get to the bottom of the bowl. Mix everything down in there. It smells so good. Just the dough. They're not even cooking yet. Okay, so we got that all mixed together. You can go ahead and add your chocolate chips. This batch is gonna have light chocolate chips, half, and then the other half is gonna have some pecans. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the chocolate chips. Just like a light amount. Mix those in. Okay, go ahead and line your cookie sheet with some parchment paper. And I'm gonna go ahead and scoop the first 6. These are gonna go in the oven at 375 for 9 minutes. When you take your cookies out of the oven, they should be looking something like this. You just want to let them cool off for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you can package them up, eat them if you want to. You know, that's up to you what you want to do. But just make sure you let them cool off so they don't like fall apart. And that is how you make brown butter chocolate chip cookies. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button. I will see you all next Sunday.